Good morning, everyone. Today I am at my local senior center and we are doing a health fair. And I just wanted to show you around at all the neat things that are here. So we've got a great center that has helps caregivers and has great support groups, travel, aging in place, kind of home adaptations. I've got a great nurse next door to me talking about nutrition and wellness. And there's my little setup right there. Let's go for another walk. We've got physical therapist. Kelly. Just taking people for a tour. Seniors, I don't know that one. I'm going to have to check them out. Kelly's a new physical therapist that is doing one-on-one work with people. That's fantastic. Other technical support. Our senior linkage line that helps people find services. I'm going to take you in this room. Here's my friend. Jessica is a speech therapist. She does great work with aphasia. And our community ed has lots of great classes. Got lots of stuff. Oh, the library! Yay! Services for the blind here in Minnesota. Awesome work.
Okay. Hi.
Hi, all these new things that I don't know anything about.
Anything else I need to know about?
Senior transitions, relocation, home care cleanouts. That's Bloomington is a local city. Hi, comfort keepers. Home care, right?
In-home care.
In-home care, right? And, end-of-life choices. Love that.
I saw a YouTube video.
Those are important conversations to have.
So this is the receiver
And what
that
do
can
we
be
have
placed
here?
on your
This is a START program. Oh, this is cool. Look at all this adaptive equipment.
So it's picking up sound. So you could, you could be having a conversation with somebody. You and I,
Technology. Love
close to
that.
us.
Animal Care Foundation. Oh, that's so cool. Keeping pets and families together. All these we never even knew existed. We've got lifts, chair lifts for keeping people in home. Adaptive telephones. So obviously there's so many fantastic resources here. Lots of people ready to help. Sometimes it's just a little bit hard to find on your own. Hi everyone. Well, I'm home from our local senior center health and wellness fair, and I will say I came back so energized because the level of support that's available just seems to continue to grow and grow, and so many people are doing such creative things, everything from nutritional support to clever home adaptations to help people stay at home longer. Also support with serious conversations like mental health and end-of-life choices. I'm just amazed at the wealth of information that's available even in my small community. And I think so often the focus of dementia is placed on the person who received the diagnosis. Does it seem like all your energy, everyone's attention is just drawn to them most of the time? It's normal. This is kind of unfortunately the case in many situations. But we all know how important supporting the care partner is. And even though we know this, so often we place the care partner ourselves on the back burner because there's other fires to put out, right? So when I talk about support, I mean all of those things that externally build you up. Because providing support constantly to another person without recognizing the need for it yourself is sadly a recipe for emotional and physical exhaustion, for burnout, right? So please, please, please reach out to the resources that are available in your community. You can start with your local senior center. If you have a place of worship, they can be helpful in pointing you in the right direction. Most communities also have something called an area on Aging Agency. Let me say that again. Area on Aging Agency, or AAA, and this is a nonprofit organization that helps people find services, or they help people find people to help them find services, if that makes sense. So I'm going to list in the comment section some links and phone numbers to use if you are sensing burnout or sense it coming on, and or even if you're in crisis. So one thing I do want to mention is the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. You do not need to be suicidal to call this line if you're at your boiling point and you have nowhere else to turn. They have trained counselors standing by that can just talk to you and just listen to you. And you can reach out to them by calling or texting 988. So that's 988. Another source of information, of course, is the Alzheimer's Association Helpline. They can connect you to, of course, dementia education. They can provide some numbers for resource support, support groups, other local support, and I'll also list that number, the helpline number, in the comment section. Last but not least, I cannot stress enough how valuable I think support groups are. There is nothing like spending time talking or just being with others who understand exactly what you're going through. And they have so much information, so much advice they can give you about finding the support that you need. They have some tried and true strategies and tried and true probably people out there that they know of who have helped them. If you can't get out of the house, there are tons of online support groups available as well. So really there's no reason for you to be doing this all on your own. Dementia care is not a one-person job. I'm going to say that again. Dementia care is not a one-person job. Okay, I'm sorry, this is getting a little long today. I intend these to only be 10 or 15 minutes, but I guess I tend to gab a little bit, but okay. What I'd like to do for our relaxation activity today is bring the ocean to you. Have you ever noticed, I'm sure you have, when we go to the water and just gaze into it or hear the sound of the waves, that can be extremely soothing. The rhythm of the ocean is very similar to the rhythm of our own breathing. So what I'm going to do is just play some sounds from the ocean and have you breathe along to the rhythm of the waves, or just find a rhythm that's comfortable to you. Practice some of those breathing strategies we've introduced over the last week or so. So I'm going to plan on playing about 10 minutes of sounds. So feel free to pop off whenever you need to. I will not be getting back on the call here, so don't feel like you're missing anything if you don't wait until the end. All right, guys, good luck today. I hope you leave this session feeling a little bit more supported. Please reach out for support in your community. I know it's there. Honestly, if you are having trouble finding it, please message me. I will help you. Okay, let's just get comfy now. I want you to sit back, close your eyes, relax, put yourself on a beach somewhere, and enjoy the peaceful ocean sounds. I'll see you next time. You've got this.